Hello, welcome to Global Rescue. I was watching a YouTuber play this earlier, and it kind of made my head hurt. So we're gonna give it a crack. We know this is the demo, so we only pick between Berlin and Orlando. Um, we'll pick Orlando because I'm an American, live in America. I've not really done very much with it. Just kind of started up, made sure it worked. Now we're gonna start with EMS. That's what I'm familiar with, so we'll stick with that. This looks fairly dense. We'll go here. It says many houses, average points of interest. These simoleon looking kind of people. That police officer is not got plates in that armor. I can tell you that for free. That is flat. He's missing his name tag. Don't worry, I'm not gonna nitpick absolutely everything. But I am gonna. There is gonna be an amount of
Welcome to our
expectation.
team. I am delighted to welcome you as
right.
I am first. We will.
All right. So you're gonna. They said I'm gonna pay for. I'm gonna pay for your base. So we gotta pick an EMS base. We kind of have to pick. For an EMS base, you want to be close to main roads, right? And you want to be close to people. So I'm not sure if these are residential. I don't know what these are, but this seems kind of this general strip here is going to be where we want to go. And you know what? Can I do it there? I can. Yeah. Right next to the train station too. Or right next to two trains anyway. Alright, so put it there.
Excellent. Now connect your base to the public road.
We'll put
First,
exit
place an
there.
at the edge of the base and then connect it to a public road.
Oh god. Okay, let's there. And then we'll also have
I would also like to welcome you. I will provide you with useful information to help.
Alright.
You can now, as soon as you are finished.
Alright, so let's get to, well, first of all, we need to add another entrance. Base, oops, nope, that's it. Base 1. Can't do that yet. So we'll do, nope, not sidewalk, we want street. We're gonna run this street all the way along here. EMS bases, especially big ones, which we'll plan to have a big one, are quite large, right? So office, we're gonna build an office. So we'll build. So it's telling me to build an office first, but ideally what I want to do is I want to build, like the dispatch center doesn't need to be close to there, right? Like the dispatchers don't need to be close to the parking. So you want the garage first. So yeah, we'll want a large parking space. We'll start small. We'll start with 2 ambulances. Get them spaced apart. Like that. And then the office we can put back here. Well, no, we'll want the break room to be right by the ambulances. We'll attach the kitchen like so. And we'll have a corridor. It's interesting that they named it a corridor. There. We'll set an office here. And we'll set a bathroom here. And a bathroom here. Did I make... Oh, it just... Okay, never mind. Alright, so for the office, we're going to need a door in the middle. dispatcher's desk. Rotate 1, 2, 3. And just for fun, we'll put pin boards there for them. A whiteboard there. Dispatchers, typically, every dispatch center I've ever been in is entirely enclosed. They don't have windows or anything like that. So that kind of, upsets them a little bit. But at the same time, they'll be all right. Big old bathroom. And then we're going to need a door right in between, and then also a door out of the kitchen so that they can run to their calls. So this is the break room. So we're going to need a little fridge. We'll have a kitchen counter, double-sided, so that they can get to what they want to. We'll put, no, we don't need a lamp like that. We'll put a trash can. Either side of it, we'll put a whiteboard. And we won't put a telly in here. Alright, the bathroom. We'll build a wall. Like, bother. Alright, let's move that. Never mind, let's demolish that. What the what was that? Alright. Yeah, demolish that. Right, so then we'll put another wall. Like so. And a door. And a toilet. There we go. Hopefully I didn't demolish the... There we go. And then we will put... There's no other way of putting light in here, so they're gonna get a nice little... a nice little lamp. We'll put some sinks out here. Another toilet. Ambulances typically run 2 people, sometimes 3. So we will make sure we've got enough for the bare minimum of the whole crew to come down with dysentery at the same time. Orlando is going to have to wait for its EMS crews. Now, shower.
Emergency dispatchers handle incoming emergency calls and then stay on the line to get always the latest updates and keep you informed throughout.
I know this.
If all dispatchers are busy, incoming calls will be placed on hold. Over time, you will therefore need to hire more dispatchers and provide them with desks.
Alright, so let's get... a couple more showers. There we go. We got some sinks. Put a trash can. And we'll put some flowers in the bathroom. Why not? Why not? We are running out of money. I have not bought an ambulance yet. So, that's kind of just embarrassing. Okay. Alright, Dakota, you seem pretty good. And Courtney, you seem pretty good. So we'll keep you. Rescue. Emergency doctor advanced. Paramedic advanced. Yup, we'll take you. Yep. Yep. And I guess we'll take a doctor.
Employees will automatically fulfill
Literally.
their needs if you provide them with the appropriate infrastructure. However, if
You
you enjoy doing so, you
take
can
a
also
shower.
give them direct instructions by clicking on them.
Alright, I don't know what's going on over here. So, he's going to take a shower. Good for him. Vehicles. So, we are in... Oh, I see. Okay. We are in... Okay, so we do need a QRV. So QRV, kind of this works is, you're going to have an ambulance, right? So we're in America, so we're going to buy an ambulance. And then we're going to have...
It looks like you're ready to go. Your first emergency call will certainly come soon. You will...
Yep, alright. Mayor, shut up. So, let's pause real quick. I can't just pause time. Cool, alright. So the way these work, typically in American systems, you have an ambulance that's got a crew of paramedics and advanced EMTs and EMT basics or eyes or whatever, right? Oh god, alright, head injury at the ice rink.
An ice skater requires medical assessment after a collision.
Alright,
Location,
respond to
West South
that.
Street.
Now things need to happen fast. Send the correct vehicles
You-
by clicking on them and dispatching them to the emergency site.
Yeah, so that's the doctor. Yeah. So I'll call this Medic 1. We'll call this QRV 1. See them absolutely crushing cars as they go to their call. Amazing. Alright, so can I... I can't. Additional units recommended. Okay, so I have to send an ambulance to that. Which doesn't make any sense. That's a checkup, right? But you know what? A head injury at the ice rink... That...
The first emergency services have arrived. Click on the vehicles in the mission
Alright,
marker
assign
and
task,
assign them the
check
tasks
situation.
they should perform
Cool.
on site. The higher the qualifications of the employees and the more employees working on a task, the faster it will be completed, which
How
can
many...
be crucial depending
how
on
many,
the urgency.
how many have I got? Okay, so I need to hire another medic. Get in there, Eva. Alright, let's buy another ambulance. So now we've got 2 ambulances. Relocate
A medical
person.
emergency was reported on a public bus. The person should be transferred to the ambulance so that the bus can continue on its route.
That's
Location,
alright.
North Magnolia Avenue.
Head injury, that's kind of a bad one, right? Like that's you're gonna need a couple of units in there, assign tasks, check the situation, so you get on that there. This one I wouldn't be going lights and sirens to, but that's, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, that aside, the way these systems work is you've got 2 ambulances and a QRV. You know, typically in the system that I worked in, you had everyone was paramedics. We didn't have any doctors. The doctor was a person over everybody, but the doctor, he would be like writing the protocols and things like that. And worked in the hospital. The ambulance service members would be in the base, right? So this is a fairly decent sized base. Dispatchers aren't built all in the same place. You know what? We're gonna add a dispatcher actually. Just because we've got the 3rd one. I don't know what's wrong with this, but we'll deal with it. They don't need to stay on the line once the ambulance crew get there, but that's neither here nor there. So, for head injuries, a mechanism like
Injured ice
this,
skater has a concussion and requires
Concussion.
medical treatment.
fix that concussion. There you go. Where is that? Alright.
You will
Assign
receive
task.
experience points for
Relocate that
successfully
person. Yeah, I know I
with
will.
each-
Thank you. So a concussion in the field, nothing we can do about that. Take that person to the hospital, which is over here. Relocate this person off the bus. They're having a medical emergency on the bus. Sounds good to me. Absolutely nothing we can do. And there's a prison. Alright. So apparently you expand out into being a police officer, like running the police department and running EMS and fire. Now, this kind of... I don't think this was meant to... This is the map, right? Like, the map gets made by... I don't want to slander it or anything. I want to say it's made by, like, AI or it's Overture, which I don't know exactly what it is. Alright.
Has received medical
Emergency transport. Respond to...
One person needs to be taken to the hospital.
Alright.
Person was
QRV1
taken to the
doesn't
ambulance
need to
and
be...
should now receive medical treatment.
Doesn't need to
After a
be...
mission has been successfully completed, the vehicles automatically return to base. However, you can also assign them another task immediately if necessary.
So does this have to be an ambulance? Or can a QRV check this? I feel like I feel like this is a perfect example for what a QRV needs to do. Send to... Ah, there we go. Go do that. What do you mean? I've got a third dispatcher. They're on break. Get back to work. Get out the fridge. People waiting for calls. There's 3 of you. Oh, that being said, running a whole agency with just 3 is kind of wild.
The person has received medical treatment.
Oh, a snake
A
bite.
venomous pet snake has bitten its owner.
Oof.
Assess the bite and determine the appropriate antivenom. Location, East Amelia Street.
Get in there, boys.
So far, so good. I would therefore like to...
I'm sorry.
You can now
Unlock the police. Oh god. Alright. Automatic refueling. Interesting. Interesting that SWAT is its own thing. Alright, so I guess we're building a police department right on top of it. Alright. So let's build ourselves a couple of small parking spaces. Let's buy ourselves... What kind of police cars do we get? We get a Ford Explorer, a BMW from the British side of things, and I guess this is like an Asian side of things, and then this is an American. We're in Orlando. So we'll get a singular cop. 1 cop for the whole of Orlando. Get in there, Spencer. Oh, and I need a QRV. Alright, respond to the snake bite. You're done with that. You can go check up on that person. I need to buy 2 cops. Alright. Spencer and Maggie. Get after it.
Ambulance 1 has arrived.
Alright, get after it. Alright, that was QRV1. That's Medic 1. We need to rename that to Medic 2.
Callers report shouting and banging noises in the area. Location, Thornton Avenue.
Rioter, we're sending 2 cops. Where is... Oh, he's taking a dump. Alright. Alright. Check that situation out. Alright, we're chilling on the money. But we need a gas station. So let's add that. Add a gas station. And add a vehicle wash. So that our folks can and just make that nice and pretty. Excellent. Oh. That's grating. Alright, vehicles. We'll call that one Adam 1. Or, yeah, Adam 1. Using the police's assigned task. They're checking that situation out right now. Medic 1's en route to post-hospitalization checkup. We will buy another police car. We will recruit 2 more officers. So now we've got a second police car.
The snake has been identified as a rattlesnake. Antivip antivenom must be administered.
Alright, getting some antivenom in there. A rattlesnake in Orlando. Fairly realistic, I would say. Alright, so we've got ourselves a car wash, we've got ourselves a gas station.
The snake bite was successfully treated with antivenom.
Excellent. That's it. No hospital for you. I hope you enjoy. Alright, you've been treated with your antivenom. Go to sleep. Alright, we'll change this to Adam 2. So we got two officer response to Thornton Avenue for a rioter, which is a very interesting. That's interesting. I wouldn't. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna need probably. You know what? We've got $14,000, and that's because I have bought 2 police cars. Alright, what are you waiting on? Assigned tasks. Check the situation. Get after it, lads. Resolve noise disturbance.
Caller has reported a noise disturbance. The situation must be assessed on-site and de-escalated if necessary.
Respond
Location,
to
West Church Street.
the noise disturbance. You're very close. Hell yeah. I love that they go lights and sirens to everything. Yeah, this is kind of why I wanted to add an entrance onto here so that they could turn, because this is a one-way street. So can I... build a base entrance? Garage. Nope. Can't. Alright, break room. Yeah, big old couch. Couple of couches. Give us a coffee. And then we'll put the telly on the wall here. Put some plants in here. Make it nice. Some shelves. Window next to television. Terrible idea. Oh my god, it's miserable. Could at least cut this. That's one thing I would add. Take the sound. If I'm building and I'm paused, take the sound out. For the love of God. Oh my God! It's at the top of this building. All right. Check up after hospitalization.
A person knocked over benches and tables in front of a small shop after getting into an argument with the owner. The person will be banned from the premises.
Resolve the noise disturbance. Question the witness. Always want to find out what's going on. For what? For why? Welcome back, Medic 2 and QRV 1. They're done. Excellent. Waiting for additional dispatcher. Where is our dispatcher? As per usual, taking a break.
The witness statements were recorded.
Alright, witness statement was recorded. Resolve that noise disturbance.
The person complied with the expulsion order.
Oh, excellent.
A caller reported a vehicle that had repeatedly crossed the middle line. The caller is still at the scene and can identify the driver. Location, Irma Avenue.
Yep, lights and sirens to the DWI. Get it. Alright, so the ambulances manage, wash, wash. Yeah, get yourselves washed in. Police presence at the train station. It can wait. They're doing the noise disturbance. Whenever they get done with the noise disturbance, they can go hang out at the train station.
The cause of the noise was identified and appropriate measures were taken.
Vehicles become dirty over time, and
Yep, I already did that. I set them to get washed. See? There they go. He's backing into it. Very interesting. These dispatchers, you know what, might help if we build a door. Right next to this. I just deleted a sink. Yep, sure did. I'll put a sink here. Yep. And then we're gonna have to get more dispatchers because our current lineup are, you know, to be fair to them, there's not a lot of them, and this is all right. Control center. Let me hire 2 more. Pickpocketing.
A pickpocketing incident has been reported.
Yeah,
The
get on
thief
it.
must be caught quickly. Location, Dr. Phillips Center for the Performing Arts.
Where's the other army? Where are you going? Oh, they're on the way to the DWI. I think what we'll need to do is build another... Get more cops. Because all of our calls for service appear to be police-oriented. Alright. Vehicles.
We received an emergency call from a panicked woman. She reports that her husband has swallowed an object and is now having trouble breathing.
Alright.
Location, East Amelia Street.
Respond to that. Am I just not seeing the base entrance? I guess I'm not.
A person has collapsed on the street and is not breathing. Location, East Pine Street.
Oh yeah, you go to the person collapsed. Not breathing. That's 100% CPR in progress. You can go to the police presence then. And then we can rename this one Adam 3.
The smell of alcohol was detected on the driver's breath. A breathalyzer test must be administered. Medic 1 has arrived at person collapsed and is awaiting instructions.
Medic 1's...
The perpetrator...
Alright. Take him to jail and book him.
A theft occurred at a store.
Shoplifting.
The thief
Get
did
on
not
it.
present any identification. The thief's identity must be verified on site. Location, North Garland Avenue.
You see how this kind of builds itself up a little bit. We're making some good money, which, I mean, like, you have to have it, but obviously that's not really how this works in real life, but that's how this game's going to keep you progressing. So, you can see finances. Oh, we've got loans. Now let's fully repay our loan then. I'm not gonna... shoplifting. Got there relatively quickly. Check that
Driver was
situation out
engrossed
for
in a
me.
Conversation with the passenger. The breathalyzer test showed a blood alcohol level of 0.2. No further action is required.
Alright.
Your employees would like to have proper beds to get a good night's sleep. You can now fulfill their wish and add a bedroom to your base. There, tired employees lie down in bed and recover completely, in contrast to sitting breaks, during which they only regain up to 80% of their energy.
Oh, so we get little bedrooms now?
The injured person has received medical treatment. One person needs to be taken to the hospital.
Alright. So let's build us a little barracks. Well, actually, let's build a corridor. We're gonna need to build a corridor this way. And then we can build the bedrooms that way. And then a bedroom we can build like that. There we go. A dresser. It's like I'm playing RimWorld. Nightstand. Important. Some shelves. And a TV in each room. A lamp. Isn't really anywhere for that lamp to go, but I'll put it there. Why not? Alright. What are you doing? Oh, it's going to the prison. Alright. You're fine. This unit, once it's done that, it needs to go to the hospital. Oh, assign task. Check situation. You're done. You're gonna go to the police.
The person must be asked for their name and address.
So we've got a QRV available at the hospital, or available at the base. We got an ambulance on a suffocation. We got an ambulance that's transporting to the hospital. It's day 2.
Due to airway obstruction, the patient has gone into cardiac arrest. Resuscitation is required.
Ah. You said that so, like, so jovially. The patient has gone into cardiac arrest. That's the worst thing. Like, straight up just the worst thing that could happen. Alright, so we'll see what else we can get done here. We've built ourselves some beds. Built ourselves a cheeky wee break room. We've got a nice little bathroom.
The personal details were provided verbally and confirmed through a verification process.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, so. Alright, you're fine. You need to get fueled up and cleaned. You're fine. Medic 1. Wash. And refuel. Oh my god! Alright, you're good. You're done. You need to get washed up as well. Please tell me it's not gonna... That's gonna fuel itself first. Alright. Do traffic there. Sure. Alright. Our cardiac arrest. Look at that, our ambulance is good as new. Just absolutely peachy. Really covered it. I don't even know how you get that dirty from a city street. Like, I've been on some ambulances in my time that, yeah, we probably should have cleaned up, but like, we weren't. In an urban environment like this, there's very, very few places, if you're just driving around in the streets anyway, that that would be, you would get that dirty. That's kind of, that's insane. Alright, what can you do? You're gonna get fueled up and stuff like that next. How are you doing? You're good.
The injured person has received medical treatment.
Injured persons receive medical. You need washed. And then you need refueled. Oh, they've received the medical treatment. They were in cardiac arrest. And then they're just done? Alright. Makes sense to me. Employees. What? Noah Long. Jeffrey Davies. Okay. Wait. That doesn't make any sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that does make sense. Alright. Adam 3, go check this restaurant out. Adam 2, go do traffic in the downtown footprint. Alright, other than that, we got a pretty smooth operation going on right about now. QRV1 needs arrest. Adam 1 needs to... is going to be conducting... is blocking traffic, number 1, but then we'll be conducting, you know, pulling people over and stuff like that. So we've got a bus. We should probably build a door out the kitchen so they can get to it. We should probably build a door out the bathroom so they can get to it. We're not. Yeah, we'll build a door here. Just, you know, keep the dispatchers happy. We're gonna need another. I'm thinking what we're gonna do is we're gonna separate it, and then we'll build more. We're gonna have to build more. I think ambulances, more ambulances here. And more police cars. We need more police cars. I think we could get away with a police car here. 10.5 grand for a police car. Oh, we go with 2 here. Can we go with a large one here? Oh, we definitely could. We could definitely put an ambulance here. However, I don't think we need another ambulance. I do think we need more police cars. Okay. A street? Can I sneak another one? Nope. Alright. We'll buy another police car. Oh! Okay. Well, let's have a look at our research. Increased limit. We got 71 points. Squad car? Speed control? Earn extra money through the fines? God, that's not good. Better beds. Higher success bonus. We'll take it. Automatic refueling. Yeah. Alright, police cars. Unlock that limit. Yep, definitely unlock that limit. SWAT, don't need that yet. Rescue, increased vehicle limit. We don't need that. Patrol car. Let's, you know what? Let's mix it up. This is not. We're gonna change this to Baker 1. We don't have a way of saying like. We don't have a way of like delineating who's who, right? So we've got the polizei who are working in Orlando just for laughs. Go to base. You need fuel and you need to wash that car. It's disgusting. What are you doing? On the way to additional task. Oh, I need to assign them the task. I see. Alright, you need to... Well, you need to rest, number one. You guys are good, so wash this car. Refuel it. You're good. We need more cops. We need to hire 2 more cops. And then we'll get a rookie. Yeah. Our ambulance crews are resting. Oh god. Burglary in a shop.
Silent alarm was triggered in a shop. Location, Orlando Locksmith.
Get on it. Orlando Locksmith is all the way up there. Got on it. You're closest. What are you doing? Oh, you're going back to base because you guys are exhausted. You're conducting traffic checks. You guys are doing great. No. Oh man. I could only imagine how hilarious that would be. You've pulled over 7 cars, you've had 0 violations and 0 fines. Good lord. There's something wrong there. Uh-oh. Waiting for available dispatcher. Let me guess. Yeah, they're all having dinner. Alright, I need you to wash this thing. And then I need you to refuel this thing. Alright.
An elderly person called emergency services complaining of severe shortness of breath and a stabbing pain in the chest.
Wait.
Location, North Orange Avenue.
No. No, don't go with that.
Adam 3 has arrived at burglary in a shop and is awaiting instructions.
Medic 2, get after it. You can actually go to that. You're already on the way up there. They're conducting traffic control. Yeah, you guys need a rest. Oh, and I need to send QRV1. Oh, bother. Yeah, and just like that, we're out of units. Burglar in a shop, not a real thing. You can't burglarize a shop. You can break and enter, but you can't burglarize. Burglarize is only when it's at night and someone's there and it's a residence. Yeah. But I think this game isn't made by
The emergency services on site discovered a broken window.
Alright, watch this thing. Alright. Broken window. Search the building. Injured person. Where's QRV1? Is QRV1 still... Oh, they had to park? Hilarious. Alright. Well, I certainly thought this would be a good idea. I know, bear in mind where we are. The ambulances... I thought that this... I don't know why. I thought that this would be residential and therefore more dense, but it turns out I think this is commercial. The game doesn't specify, but then again, this is a big old housing block that people are coming to. Like, this is... Where is it in? Oh, it's in
The
this block.
perpetrator is still in the building.
Oh, well then, arrest the perpetrator. You respond to the burglary. Wow, that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. Now, research, go to the police. Okay, we need 40. We don't have enough. Emergency services have arrived. I'm gonna have to get another QRV. I think Dr. Robbins is getting a little tired here. Alright. Assess the damage. Yeah, we're gonna have to get another QRV, I think. Vehicles. Okay, so
The perpetrator was successfully arrested.
yeah. I like these Tahoes. And then we're gonna need to hire another doctor. Alright, Crawford.
The injured person
You're up,
has
buddy.
received medical treatment. One person needs to be taken to the hospital.
Yep, take him. You can clear. In fact. You can go check this local restaurant. You have done nothing. I don't know where that that officer's gone. Send to base. You guys get some rest in. Alright, the law's arrived. Check that restaurant, make sure they're not doing naughty things. And we'll call this QRV 2. These officers are vibing. Dr. Crawford's sitting there having a chat with the dispatcher. No calls for service. Now I do know we're going to need to... A dispute has arisen.
A dispute has arisen. The situation needs to be resolved.
Respond
Location
to the dispute in the store. Oh no, someone's graffitied the Publix. Can you believe it? Go to the graffiti. Record the graffiti. I think we're doing pretty good on ambulances. I think we're doing pretty good on police cars. We've got 4 police cars. Well, 3 police cars, 1 Polizei car. And we just need to kind of figure out what we're going to do next. We need to wait. We've got 22. And I want to get this. Oh, actually, no. I want this. I want alcohol control. Speed, don't care. Alcohol, skin burns in the kitchen.
Accident involving boiling water occurred in a kitchen. One person sustained burns of an unknown severity. Location, downtown Credo.
Oh god. Open it. Alright. Get on it. How are you guys doing? You guys are good. Go to the sporting event. Uh-oh.
Symptoms of heat stroke were reported at a busy festival.
Nope.
Locate the affected individuals. Location, West Amelia Street.
Actually, Baby Doc. Get after it, baby doc. Heat stroke at a festival. Excuse me. God, that was gross. Heat stroke at a festival. That's terrifying. Alright, you need to wash that car and you guys need to take a break.
The customer is demanding the marked price, but the salesperson insists on the higher amount shown at the register. The injured person has only minor skin burns and is already cooling the
Good.
affected area.
You know what? That's really realistic. You go lights and sirens to the report of a burn and you show up and you find that the affected individual has very, very minor burns. They don't want to go to the hospital. And that's kind of it. Alright. Locate the affected individuals. This could be a problem though. This heat stroke at a festival, that can snowball very quickly into a lot of people who need help. And that's kind of what I like about this game is there does seem to be, like we talked about that burglary at a shop, right? And it turned out that it needed more than a couple of officers, you know, one to kind of handle the person who's went to jail for it, and then the other one because
Parties involved cannot reach an agreement. The product remains in the store.
patient unconscious at the doctor's office.
During a doctor's appointment, a patient suddenly lost consciousness. Location, Harmony Healthcare, Orlando.
Yep. Realistic. I've done that. That's where you're going, right? Wait for assignment. Do I need a doctor with him? No, I just need a medic. Alright. Assign task. Record that graffiti.
The crowd is blocking the path to a heat stroke patient.
Ooh. You know, sometimes additional units recommended. Yep. Let's send officers and let's send I know you guys are tired. You guys literally haven't had a day off work. Baker. I want you to go to that festival. Actually, I want I want officers at that festival. Because that sounds like a cluster. That's the kind of thing where you would, if you've got a large crowd that's trying to get through, that's the kind of thing where you would get a lot of people going there. QRV2, what are you doing there? Secure that sporting event, QRV2. Assign the task. They're caring for the
Assigned
patient.
emergency services cannot complete the task securing a sporting event and are waiting for new instructions.
Alright. Yeah, go to that patient unconscious then. Get after it. Additional units recommended. How are you guys? You guys are good. You guys go to that. You guys go to that.
We've received a call about a child selling lemonade on the side of the road. Verify that they have a permit to do so. Location, Daniels Avenue.
Yep. Get some officers on it. Get some officers out there. Push
Assigned
through that
emergency
crowd.
services cannot complete the task pushed through the crowd and are waiting for new instructions.
Alright. Respond to lemonade stand then. And you guys go to the base. You guys care for the patient. That would be kind of neat though. A lot of times you would find yourself in a position in an ambulance you do need people. And you need people now. And a lot of times that's kind of important. To have law there with EMS. But the game's not... It's not particularly designed for that, right? So that's kind of not the thing.
Attempts to push through the crowd were unsuccessful. Go around the crowd to reach the heat stroke patient.
Alright, we got 11. How many cool points does that give us now? I don't know. The lemonade stand. Lights and sirens to that lemonade stand. Emergency medical services. I think we're going to need another ambulance. I think it's time. I think it's time we built another ambulance. I think what we're going to do is we're going to move all the ambulances over here. And we're going to build 2 more ambulance bases. This is a QRV. Put it here. And this is a QRV. Put it there. It gets me every time. I don't know why it cracks me up so much. It does. I'm a child. Alright. We will get another Polizei. Nah, that's not happening. Yep, demolish that. Demolish that. And sidewalk. Demolish that. Demolish that. Mayview over. Mayview over. Another small parking space. There's our cops. Here's our EMS. Refueling in between. Gas station in between. I think that's a win-win. Right, so we need to buy another ambulance. We need to upgrade the amount of ambulances we can get. We are at 33. Damn, that's crazy. We'll unlock more ambulances. Give me another ambulance. Give me more medics. Paramedic.
The patient
Yup.
suddenly suffers cardiac arrest.
Ricky.
Immediate medical attention is required to
Dear God.
stabilize him.
Yup, resuscitate that patient. That is not a good time. Secure a sporting event. It said emergency medical services. I don't know why I sent Adam 2.
Emergency services have gone around the crowd and located the patient. They must now be treated.
And it's taken them twice as long, so they're not going to be able to do it. That's not good. That's not good at all. Who's going to this? Baker 1? Alright. Interesting. Alright, it did say that.
The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task securing a sporting event and are waiting for new instructions.
Alright. Send to base. We'll call it Medic 3. Go at the sporting event, please. You guys are good. You guys need sleep. Oh, okay. Well, let's get ourselves a door and probably some windows. Yeah. A locker. Yeah, we'll put some lockers. Why not? There we go.
The patient was successfully resuscitated and
Oh
stabilized.
wow, emergency transport.
One person needs to be taken to the hospital.
Good job. That's difficult. Emergency services have arrived. Let's record that vandalism damage.
All heat stroke patients have received medical treatment.
Check for a permit. You got a permit for your lemonade stand, you scum? Give me your permit, you Boston. Alright, QRV2, how are you doing? You're fine. You guys need a rest. Alright, how much research? 34. One more and we can get ourselves a DUI task force. Heck yeah.
The child does possess a permit to sell goods. Choose what should be done.
But what? It does buy lemonade and leave. Crazy. It's taken them 4 minutes to buy a lemonade. Alright, Medic 3 is gonna go secure the UFC. Oh. Oh dear. Oh, I can't just assign slots. Oh, that's frustrating. Assign parking space. That one. Alright, let's assign... Alright, and then, oh, it gets their little names on them and everything? Oh, that's dope.
Medic 3 has arrived at additional task and is awaiting instructions.
Alright, Medic 3, additional task. Secure that sporting event. Assign that parking space. Alright, let's give these, you know what? You guys go to that train station. Baker needs to go to base. You guys are exhausted. Your car must be horrific. Yep, that's pretty bad. That's not great. Right on. Okay. And then we need to get traffic control, but I need to research one of these, I suppose. I think. I'm not sure. We've already done that. Yeah. Fire department. We could.
Unfortunately, the demo is already.
Oh, the game will end in 5 minutes.
The game will end in 5 minutes.
I'm enjoying myself.
At the end of the demo, the game will ask you to provide some brief feedback. We would be very grateful if you could take a minute to do so. Thank you very much.
No problem, my little AI friend. Yeah, get yourself washed. Wash that thing and refuel it too. That is atrocious. Alright, we've been recording this for about an hour. So I guess that makes sense. We've been recording for an hour, you get like an hour and like 15 minutes to play the game, kind of progress your way through it. Oh, they've arrived. Excellent. Or does it give you 4 days? Is that what it is? Record vandalism. These officers need a little sleep. You guys are fine. You need to wash that car. That is... that's not good. Alright, they're done there. Very good, very good. How are you guys doing? Yeah, you guys go back to base. I think we're about to get done here anyway. Oh, let's assign that parking space. There we go. Drunk man goes on rampage.
Heavily intoxicated man is
Get
reported
after
on
it.
the street, harassing pedestrians and damaging property. Location Finhenry's.
Yep. 2-car response. Oh, that is funny. Awaiting a dispatcher. God, I hate it so much. I hate that they just go to bed whenever they feel like it. It drives me mental. That's one thing, for the full game. What I kind of hope. Back pain.
An elderly man called emergency services due to sudden back pain. Assess the patient's
Sudden
condition.
back pain.
Location East South
Yikes.
Street.
That's not good. Like one of the things I would wish they would do is
An ATM has been blown up.
what?
The perpetrator is attempting to flee and must be arrested immediately. Location East Central Boulevard.
Yeah, we'll send one ambulance to that, or one car to that. That's not a big deal.
The perpetrator was successfully arrested.
Good job, guys and gals. Baker 1, respond to that as well, please.
The security service has reported a burglary alarm. The perpetrators may still be in the building. Location Harmony Healthcare Orlando.
All right. A day is dawning. Someone has blown up an ATM. New eval. What have we got? It's a lot of dollary dues. Now, do I get more points? I don't. Arrest that perpetrator. Assist them in arresting the perpetrator. It's $106,000. Yeah, that's kind of one of the things I wish that we could do is we could assign shifts, because in reality, these medics and
The perpetrator was successfully arrested.
these medics and these police officers and I guess emergency doctors and dispatchers, everybody involved in this little base has been on shift for the original, for Medic 1 and QRV 1 and the dispatchers, the first dispatchers,
A caller reported a vehicle that
have been on
repeatedly crossed
shift
the
for
middle line.
3 days.
The caller is still at the scene
4
and can
days.
identify the driver.
That
Location,
is
North Garland Avenue and West Amelia Street.
dangerous. So what I would like to see is like your ability to like take put it in shifts, kind of like a RimWorld-y kind of thing. Because this is supposed to be a simulator, right? So yeah, like here you go, play in any city worldwide, SWAT, editor, that sort of thing. So yeah, that's one thing that I would say that needs to be improved. Is shifts, because nobody works for 4 days at a time. It's straight. If you did, people would die. A lot of people would die, and it'd be very, very bad. So that's kind of where my head's at with that. The second thing I would say is being able to fix the base and also being able to separate the bases out. And just kind of UI elements, but it's early access. It's a demo. Am I going to play this more? Probably. It's free if you want to go download it. It's I think it's great. You know, it's a really good little you know, I've been playing it for what now, an hour and 15 minutes. I've been recording the video. I think it's great. You guys check this out. It's a lot of fun. Remember, subscribe if you feel like it. I know it's been a while. This is my regular stuff, but I saw somebody play this and I thought, nah. Thanks so much. Have a good one.